Are you serious? Are you serious? Prophecy alert, and I mean big time prophecy alert. It is official. Benjamin Netanyahu will remain the prime minister of Israel to serve his fifth term as the of the nation of Israel, and he will remain in charge of the Holy Land. And this is huge. Benny Gantz backs down and says, look, we can't go through another election. I'm going to form a unity government with Netanyahu. The coronavirus is just too big of an issue. And I got to give Benny Gantz a lot of credit for doing that. He's a good guy. We'll see what he's going to be about when he takes over. But for the next 18 months, Benjamin Netanyahu will be the prime minister of Israel. And look out, guys, because from a prophecy alert standpoint, that means there's going to be, I think there's going to be a Middle East peace deal done. The coronavirus is what caused this deadlock to break and to bring unity in Israel. And that will also affect the timing now of getting the peace deal done. But with Trump in place and with Netanyahu now in place till September of 2021, you can look for Trump to win the election in the fall, November of 2020, and then between November of 2020 and Passover of 2021, somewhere in there, this covenant with many, which this, if it is the peace deal of the prophetically prophesied in the Bible, if it's the deal that Jesus said that is coming, if it's the deal that Daniel 9:27 said, where it was a covenant with many, then you can look for also the construction of the third temple to go up in the next 24 months or so. And then that's a game changer, guys. I mean, that's the milestone of Matthew 24. So this is huge, what has just happened today. The news is this: Israel's heads. Can I just put in a shout real quick? A real quick shout to noblegoldinvestment.com, and I'll give you the rest of the story. But noblegoldinvestment.com, family-owned company, they're a Christian company. You know, guys, listen to this. I mean, in 6 months from now, this is a game changer in Israel. In 6 months from now, or maybe a year, or however long it takes to sort out the stock market or this coronavirus situation, where will you be? Financially, will you be in the same place you are now? Will you be worse off, or will you be better off? Okay? If you're losing money in the stock market right now and your retirement fund is taking a hammering, you need to do something and do it quick. So you don't have to be a victim of the inconsistencies of the stock market. I tell you that right now. I tell you what you can do, though. You can, by using your precious metals, you can back up your investments. You can give yourself a safety net to protect you and your family from financial disaster. You can put these into an IRA or a 401k rollover. Get a tax break on them. Boost your returns even further. Noble Gold has helped hundreds of clients to do this, and their reviews on consumer sites show how happy folks are with their service and their results. What you want to do is get a hold of noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Pick up the phone and call Colin Plume right now at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And let Noble Gold Investment take care of your financial needs. Tell them Pastor Paul Begley sent you. Here's the story, guys. Israel heads for a unity government as Netanyahu's rival Benny Gantz backs down and puts the coronavirus over politics. And that's a smart move on his part. The move will end the political deadlock in a country that has held 3 national elections in less than a year. An aide to Netanyahu tested positive for the coronavirus also today, prompting the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to have to go into a self-quarantine. Israel has reported 4,300 coronavirus cases, and already 15 citizens of their nation has died. The country of nearly 9 million people has put partial lockdown measures in place to stem the spread of the COVID-19 virus. Israel's leading opposition candidate, Benny Gantz, has agreed to form a unity government with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, ending the political deadlock that forced 3 elections in less than a year. The unexpected announcement sent shockwaves through Benny Gantz's blue and white party over the weekend and comes after he warned former allies in the party that leading Israel into a 4th round of elections was not an option. Citing that the coronavirus outbreak, he said, we have got to put aside personal scores. And on Monday, today, the government announced that the 70-year-old, get this, 70-year-old Benjamin Netanyahu at age 70 will go into self-quarantine because one of his aides tested positive coronavirus. But he will be the prime minister for his 5th term to lead that nation. He will remain in quarantine, though, until his doctor clears him that he is safe. Benny Gantz, at age 60, the former general and Israeli Defense Force chief, he's been a hero, had previously vowed he would never enter into a unity government with the right-wing Benjamin Netanyahu. But Israel's longest-serving prime minister, who's facing even 3 criminal indictments on corruption charges, yeah, it's because he got somebody gave him a bottle of wine and a box of cigars. They're trying to get rid of the same thing Trump went through, okay? They tried to get rid of Trump and they tried to get Netanyahu, and it's failed. Once again, God's hand. You have to think about this. God is going to make sure that the prophecies of his word in the Bible will come to pass. And let's watch this closely now. And so the coronavirus pandemic appears to be accomplishing something that these 3 elections couldn't. It forced the Israeli deeply divided leaders to put the health and safety of this nation of Israel, of their own political fortunes aside, and put the people first. Israeli-American political analyst and author Joel Rosenberg, and I've met Joel, he's a great author, told CNBC News over the weekend. And under the agreement, Benjamin Netanyahu will lead the country for 18 months, then allow Benny Gantz to take over as the prime minister. President Donald Trump picked up the phone and called Benjamin Netanyahu to congratulate him on the fact that the government would be formed under his premiership. And Israel has reported that it does have 4,300 cases of coronavirus, including also 15 people have died. The country has 9 million residents there, and the last thing they need is this. Is this the dawn of a biblical era? Is this the dawn of the prophecies of Are you serious?